Stone Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the NBA. So y'all check this out. Well, uh, you know, that win from OKC versus Golden State Warriors will be significant, especially for OKC. OKC's trying to find themselves right now. Got all the new people in here, the egos, the all-star type players, and Carmelo Anthony and Paul George, and trying to figure out how to play them, how, to play together. It's a process, right? It's only one ball. It's a process, right? Instead of taking turns, well, who's going to shoot? You just play in the flow of the offense and just let things happen. And I think the key would be letting Russell Westbrook do what he do. Simple as that, and then play off of it. I didn't like the trade with Carmelo Anthony from the beginning, but it could work out. I didn't think he should start. I think he should come in with the second unit and do what he does. But they're going to stagger these guys, and they're going to see it make it work. The win against Golden State is good for them just to see that they can do this. That it's possible. There was everybody there on Golden State's team, and I'm sure Golden State was motivated for this game, understanding that they're the champions, and every night people are coming at their necks. But still, they know when they see three all-stars on the other side of the ball that they're going to get pumped for that. Golden State can't get pumped for that, then they can't get pumped for anything. They were pumped. They were just beat. And a lot of it's going to have to do with the defense of OKC. Paul George, we just forget sometimes, is an elite defender. He's going to disturb. He's going to disturb you. Now, Steven Adams is a very, very good defender. Roberson or Robinson, depending on how you pronounce his name, that's all he does. And he's one of the top three in the league in defense. And if he wasn't, he wouldn't be in the league because everything else is definitely suspect. Well, he thinks it's a horror movie if he goes to the free throw line. Dude ain't but 6'7", 6'8". He's supposed to be able to knock down some free throws, but he got Shakalicious going on at the free throw line. So, but he's an elite defender. And Westbrook is Westbrook. He's going to get the 2 or 3 steals a night and give it on the defensive end. So that's where there's going to be a problem. If they play real good defense, then things can happen in the offense. You get some transition baskets. So that win was not luck. It can happen again. But remember, it's at home. And, a lot of home games in the playoffs, you notice that somebody get beat by 20 points. The next night they come back and lose by 3 at home, right? It's only one game. But it's just good for OKC's psyche just to know, hey, we can do this if we continue to work and play together. So that was good. It was good to watch because you're looking at going forward in the Western Conference. You don't want nobody to run away with it. I do think that Houston is for real, too, in the Western Conference. I think Houston has enough shooters that they will play the only team that can go out there and play Golden State just like Golden State plays and still be able to hang with them. Houston's that team, that can do that. Other teams should play the way they play and try to make Golden State have to match up with them. But Houston can say, we're going to just all shoot up in here. And they have enough shooters that you'll be like, even though it's as far-fetched as it sounds, when you have Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry, no one should be able to shoot in that type of stratosphere. But Houston, when you have, Eric Gordon, who has the highest percentage in the league, Ryan Anderson is an alien in terms of his shooting ability, right? Trevor Reeves is going to hit those spot-up threes. And James Harden going to do what he do. So you're matching up not bad with them when it comes to shooting, right? And Capella is more serviceable than Petula. And in terms of athleticism and things like that, Petula would be smarter, but I think you would rather have Capella there, wouldn't you? So I think Houston matches up well with them. But, we're talking about the Golden State game. It's OKC. Big win there. Another thing that happened on the evening is, Boston Celtics 16-game win streak is over. Miami ended that. Miami has a tendency to do that to people. They're a sleeper team. Got to be careful with Miami now. Got to be careful with Miami. When they get it together and they're all healthy and playing. Those are some young dudes who play defense, right? Whiteside has good games and bad games, but they play defense every night. So they're going to be in some games. Remember how they were looking towards the end of last year. And I thought if that carries over to this year, they would be up at their top 4 seeds in the East. But let's see how that plays out going forward. But you can see by wins like that, letting you know, be careful with them. Do not underestimate Miami down there in the Eastern Conference. So that's it in a nutshell. And Russell Westbrook just put up another little, just let people know I'm the reigning MVP. I could do this if I wanted to. That was also good to see. So let's see what happens going forward. They got a night off. Let's everybody enjoy Thanksgiving. Don't Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.